It starts with a simple question: pancakes or waffles? But don't be fooled. This isn't just breakfast talk. This is a battle, an all-out cultural war bubbling with syrup, sizzling with butter, and soaked in centuries of history. Because when you pick a side, you're not just choosing breakfast. You're choosing tradition, identity, texture, and taste. So buckle up, because we're diving spatula first into one of the most delicious rivalries in American food history. This is Pancakes versus Waffles. Welcome to True History in Minutes, where everyday objects reveal their hidden past. We uncover the fascinating stories behind the things you use every day. Every American knows the moment. You slide into a booth at your favorite diner. The laminated menu lands in your hands. You flip it open, and there it is. The fork in the road. The choice that defines mornings, and maybe even friendships. Fluffy stacks of golden pancakes, or crispy, buttery, syrup-catching waffles. Both have their die-hard fans. Team Pancake argues for tradition and simplicity. Team Waffle throws down with texture and tech. But where did this battle begin? And why does it still rage on today? To answer that, we have to go back, way back. Long before diners dotted Route 66, long before IHOP and Eggo, long before maple syrup was a household staple, pancakes and waffles were already making names for themselves. The pancake is ancient. We're talking caveman ancient. Archaeological evidence suggests people were grinding grains and mixing them with water to cook flat cakes on hot stones over 30,000 years ago. In fact, Ötzi the Iceman, a 5,000-year-old mummy found in the Alps, had pancake remnants in his stomach. Yes, prehistoric brunch was a thing. Waffles? They're the new kids on the block by comparison, but don't count them out. The earliest versions date back to the Middle Ages in Europe, evolving from communion wafers made in patterned irons over open fires. By the 14th century, waffles had become a street food in Paris, and by the 1600s, they were sweet, indulgent, and, dare we say it, trendy. It was the Dutch who brought waffles to America in the 1600s. And it was enslaved African Americans who brought new meaning to pancakes in the American South, transforming them with buttermilk, cornmeal, and soul. Two foods, two timelines, both rooted in culture and community. By the time America industrialized, both had exploded into icons of breakfast itself. Now fast forward to the 20th century, and you'll see the battleground clearly marked. Pancakes were the everyman's breakfast. Easy to make, forgiving to flip, endlessly customizable. They thrived in diners, lumberjack lodges, and suburban kitchens. Aunt Jemima became a household name, though her image carried a much darker history of racial stereotyping and appropriation. For many, pancakes symbolized warmth, comfort, and family weekends. Waffles, on the other hand? Waffles were aspirational, a little harder to make. You needed a special iron. You had to commit. But in return, you got that perfect grid, those golden squares ready to catch melted butter like tiny edible pools. In the 1950s, frozen waffles hit the shelves, and suddenly the elite became everyday. Enter Eggo. Lego My Eggo wasn't just a catchy slogan. It was a nationwide rally cry. But then the real twist came. In the 1970s, chicken and waffles started to rise from the heart of Harlem. It wasn't a teen new. The combo had roots in the South as far back as the 1800s. But it was now hitting the mainstream. And it was waffles, not pancakes, that became the plate for one of the most iconic sweet and savory combos in American food history. Suddenly, waffles were no longer just for breakfast. They were the nightlife meal, the late-night craving, the symbol of a soul food renaissance. Pancakes were left to hold down the morning shift, but maybe the most heated part of this war isn't the history or the culture, it's the bite. Pancake lovers will swear by their stack's tender heart. That first forkful, dripping in butter and syrup, hits like a warm hug. The texture is soft, cloud-like, nostalgic. Add blueberries, chocolate chips, bananas. Pancakes welcome it all. They're the canvas of breakfast. But waffle lovers? Oh, they don't flinch, because nothing compares to that crunch. The golden, caramelized outer shell, the fluffy interior, and those pockets. Syrup doesn't just sit on a waffle, it becomes part of the architecture. It's not just food, it's engineering. And let's be honest, there are things waffles can do that pancakes just can't. Fried chicken, ice cream sandwiches, even avocado toast. Waffles can go sweet or savory, crispy or soft. They're versatile and durable. Still, for some, nothing tops that pancake flip. That satisfying moment where batter becomes breakfast right before your eyes. You don't need a machine, just a pan and a will. So where does that leave us? In today's world, the rivalry has evolved into wild, Instagram-worthy versions of themselves. You've got rainbow pancakes stacked a foot tall in LA brunch spots, Japanese souffle pancakes that jiggle like jelly, keto pancakes, protein pancakes, vegan banana oat pancakes. And waffles? They've gone full Mad Max. You've got bubble waffles from Hong Kong, Liège waffles from Belgium invading food trucks, waffle tacos, waffle fries, waffle burgers. TikTok chefs have even started waffling things that aren't waffles. Pizza, brownies, mac and cheese. The waffle iron has become a kitchen weapon. Pancakes have fought back, don't worry. Pancake cereal, pancake tacos, pancakes stuffed with Nutella, cream cheese, even bacon. This war has gone nuclear. And through it all, one thing stays true. America refuses to choose. We love both. We need both. But we still argue, loudly, lovingly, and often while eating both at the same brunch table. So now, we turn to you. You've heard the stories. You've tasted the truth. Is your heart with the golden crunch of waffles, or the soft comfort of pancakes? Will you side with ancient simplicity or modern engineering? In this food war, there's no wrong answer. Only loyal fans, but we want to hear it. Are you team pancake or team waffle? Drop your allegiance in the comments. Tell us your favorite version. And most importantly, tell us why. Because the breakfast table is more than a place to eat. It's where culture, history, and taste collide. And in this war, everyone wins as long as the syrup's real. Until next time, keep your forks sharp, your irons hot, and your opinions hotter.